I finally got home from work and I was just doing a little video to remind you, even though things look really crappy now, life's still good. So I figure I'll get more views from this video if I do something like this. This is my dog, Dorothy. I think we have shrews in the yard. So Annabelle here, she's 9. She's on shrew hunting duties. Annabelle, what are you getting into? Come on, you meathead. Let's go. Where are you going? These two characters are crazy. What are you doing, Dorothy? Where's your rope? Where's your rope at? See, Dorothy likes running around playing. She's kind of adventurous. Now, Annabelle here, she just likes the weeds. Belly, come on, out this way, in the yard. Hey, Dorothy. Why don't we leave the neighbor's yard alone? What are you doing, Dorothy? Dorothy, Dorothy, Dorothy! Oh my goodness. What are you doing? Anyways, sometimes it seems like things are falling apart, which, you know, it's not necessarily untrue. But I still love life. There's still a lot going great for me. So yeah, I just felt like saying that. Also, I will probably be doing a live stream tonight at 10:30. We'll see. I don't know if I'll have any guests, but Dorothy! 1 second. Let me show you. My dog loves the neighbor dog, so she's always going to check. This is Annabelle again. You can see they have all their toys piled up here. Let's go find Dorothy. Dorothy! Come here, Dorothy. The neighbors aren't out. Oh, there she comes. Uh-huh. Come on, Dorothy. Let's get your rope. Let's throw the rope a little. Dorothy, come here. So she's got the fetch thing kind of down, but she doesn't, she'll get it, but she just won't bring it back to me. You ready? You ready? You ready? Okay, bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Now, you got the wrong idea. You ready? You try again? I'm trying to get you on camera, meathead. You ready? You ready? Bring it back, bring it back. Anyways, I miss them. My dogs here. When I go away for work all week, I don't get to see them all week, so we have fun. We come back. But yeah, life's great. Don't ever forget that. We're lucky to be alive in the greatest country in the history of the world. Things are tough right now. COVID, with, you know, the establishment left trying to destroy our country. But I got some stuff to talk about tonight. I've been doing a lot. Look, I'm not going to lie to you. It's a slog. Oh, I'm live. I won't put you on camera. We'll see you. Have a good day at work. So, like, I've been doing a lot. Hey, come here, girls. Let's hop in the car for a minute. Annabelle, come on. Let's get in the car. Leave her pull out. Come on, Bill. Come on. See ya. Put the girls in the car just while she drives away to work here. But, yeah, I've been doing a lot of talking with people on the left, and I don't mind it at all. I really don't. Good to see you, too. Hey, Floodport. What's up, man? It's been a while. Anyways, it's draining, man. It's really draining. It's hard. You know, some of the positions that I'm really trying my best to have good faith conversations with people. Some of the positions that I've talked with people lately is we should lower the voting age to toddlers. How do you have a good faith, like, okay? Private property rights are immoral. There are no unalienable rights. All rights are granted by government. I mean, this was a conversation I was having last night. I said, how can that be? Do you think that you have a right, do you think every human has a right to not be enslaved? Where does that right come from? It's not that I need the US government to tell me, oh, you have the right not to be a slave. Now, I know the argument is, well, yes, there was slavery in the United States. Exactly. But it's inalienable that people had the right to stand up and fight against that because it was so heinous. It's not morally acceptable, in other words, if the government says. So clearly there are rights that we have, such as your right to personal property. But I was told all matter exists, right? The land exists. So you working the land doesn't mean that you own the land. And if you don't own the land, you can never own a possession. So if I make a car, I just took the materials from the earth and transformed them into a car, which means, oh, thank you, Fluid Poor Art. I really appreciate it. Fluid Poor Patriot now, so yeah, thanks. It's hard to have these conversations, and not everyone's equipped, and I'm not saying I'm perfectly equipped, but a lot of this comes down to some sophistry and some argumentation that makes things sound very confusing. Now, I'll still argue that, I will. But there are things that we know in our heart that are fundamental truths that you don't need some sort of expert to tell you. Like, we know that gender is basically binary. We know through 5 million years of human history that sexual selection has been basically man and woman. Does that mean I treat people like crap that choose to, be trans? Absolutely not. I think every person, even if they make a choice like that, I have no problem treating them as a human being, trying to accommodate as far as talking to them in a way that they'd like to be talked about, like using preferred pronouns. I'm for all of that. But the idea that I have to deny science, we know that it's not true. Like, we have to believe now, so say the experts, that there's no difference between men and women. Or as the ACLU put the other day, they support all people's right to pro-choice, all people's rights to abortion access. Anyone who could get pregnant, not just women. I'm sorry. Come on, girls. Okay, we're out. Thanks. Come on, let's go, girls. But you have to understand, when I go and I debate these people on the left, it's me, and then it's people on the left. And it's an entire audience of people on the left. There might be one or two people that agree with me. But it's hard to continue to approach fundamental basic things that we all know. Like, it's immoral to own property. It's hard to start at that level. I mean, because you can always take it one level deeper if you want, right? Define morality. What is morality, right? We could get into these insane philosophical debates, but it's hard to get to pragmatic solutions of today. Another one was police shouldn't arrest people for property crimes or something like jumping the turnstile. We should just allow that to happen. As long as someone's not stealing a physical piece of property, if they're just stealing labor or if they're stealing a service, then it's okay. It's just insanity. I don't think that these people think these positions through. It's like the Seattle mayor. It's nice to have these sort of hippy-dippy thoughts. Oh, well, it's going to be the summer of love. The autonomous zone's great. Till they came to her house yesterday, right? Then it was different. And that's just it. It's easy to sit at your home and say, there's no property rights, right, man? It should just all be peace and love, and we should collectively share everything. Yeah, well then, until they come to your house to share your things, right? Then it's different. And so anyways, the reason I was doing this video, what I was feeling today is, do you know how blessed I am? Like, we talk about privilege. I am one of the most privileged people that ever exist. Not because of my skin color, but because I have an awesome community. I have an awesome family. I got the best wife ever. I even got some great dogs. I don't tell them that, though. I don't want them to get a big head. Dorothy, where'd your sister go? Let's see if I can find Annabelle here. Annabelle, are you chasing shrews again? Come on, get out of the shrews. But it's easy. You start to deal with people that have such a dark and clouded view of the world. Things are as bad as it's ever been. We need a riot. We need a revolution. We need to tear down all of the systems. We need to do this and that. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot to complain about, right? I think that our institutions have screwed us over for years and that we need to start to get them out. In fact, that's part of my plea to the people in Black Lives Matter. I saw Brett Weinstein say this on his podcast yesterday, and it's something that I've been saying for months. Well, I can't say months. I said it years ago, and I say it again now under these new rights. Sorry, I'm impatient. I walk around a lot. What good is the revolution if it's being endorsed by the very people that you claim we need to have a revolution against? If you're claiming institutional bigotry and racism, and your movement is supported by the institutions, and instead you're burning down inner city communities, or you're going after working class people of all colors, how does that help the situation? If you have a problem with the power structure of the United States, why are you not going after the powerful? Instead, you're going after regular run-of-the-mill Trump supporters, or you're burning down inner city communities? What sense does this make? And that's the plea I'm making. Can't you see that this is intentionally dividing us so that we don't go after the real people in these institutions? Look, your focus might be on black community. That's fine. I don't begrudge that. But the same people that are screwing over the black community are screwing over all communities that are in with them, that aren't the elite. And so we could be coming together to deal with it. But the way to do that's not these drastic revolutionary ideas such as disband the police or focus on race. Are you digging a hole in my yard, Dorothy? And things are bad in that sense, right? Things are bad with these institutions. You hear it from me all the time. I mean, for goodness sakes, we have this COVID thing and we lock down, like in my little town here. You know how many people are struggling to get by anyways? And now with the lockdown, people are losing their jobs. Most of the small businesses around here won't open back up. It's unbelievably sad. But look at this, man. This is my house. Like, this is where I live. It's beautiful. Well, this guy's beautiful. Dorothy, sometimes you just gotta remember. It's not as bad as what we think. There's always something worth fighting for. There's always things worth changing. The institutions have let us down. The Republican Party, if you're a Republican, they don't care about you. They don't. There's some individuals, but what they care most about is getting reelected. The Democratic Party, they don't care about you. That's what they care about too. And at the establishment level of both parties, all they care about is consolidating power. That's all they want. They don't care about the working class of this country. They don't care about black lives. They don't care about white lives. They don't care. They care about their globalist fascist agenda. That's what they care about. But yeah, even having said all that, don't let this stuff get you down in your life, man. Look around you. There's great things. Spend some time outdoors, you know. It's beautiful. So, hey, thanks, everyone. I might be doing a live stream later tonight at 10:30 p.m., so look forward to that. And if not, I'll see you soon. So, all right, everyone, as always, have a good one.